What is up, awesome people? And welcome back to Wi-Fi Wednesday Shenanigans! Alright, so for tonight's video I have a UU battle that I did over on Pip Knight's live stream on the weekend. And this was a UU battle. So it was quite fun, especially when I'm still half asleep. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into the battle and let's see what exactly took place. So this was up against, I'm pretty sure the username was Little Mac. Anyway, so I'm going to lead with a Espion, and I'm going to lead with my Galvantula. So I'm like, oh, this is interesting. They'll probably stay in, most likely focus sashed. Thinking I'll go for the Spiderweb Magic Bounce just to reflect that back at me. So they go into Chandelure. So straight off the bat, I'm like, they probably expected a Bug Buzz, and I'm assuming this is going to be like Assault Vest or something, because Chandelure was like an absolute monster in special defense with Assault Vest. But no, it's got leftovers. So I'm like, yep, this is definitely bulky, most likely max health, max special defense. So because of that original damage, this is a choice spec Galvantula with Compound Ice Thunder. They didn't expect it was going to do so much damage. Alright, so this thing pops in, the Ditto, the Imposter Ditto. And yes, this thing did give me a lot of problems in this battle, as you will see down the track. So Thunder is going to do a lot of damage there, but I do know this Ditto is most likely running a Choice Scarf, which is what majority of them do run, unless it's like one that really did throw me off and wasn't running a Choice Scarf. So I go into the Gligar there, predicting obviously an electric type move because it was my own Galvantula set. I know it pretty damn well. So I go into Espion predicting like a Toxic or something, just reflect that back. However, I do have immunity, so even if I do go for Toxic, it wouldn't have worked. I went for knockoff there. So if they did stick around with the, predicting a Spiderweb at the start there, would have definitely gone down because it was Life Orb. So they go for Psychic there. I do get a special defensive drop, which was a bit of annoying. And knockoff does take out the Espion, so that's awesome. That's the first Pokemon down. And I don't really have to worry about Espion swap-ins from now on. Alright, so Gyarados comes in, so no Intimidate straight off the bat, which definitely means it's a Moxie set, so, oh, this is going to be awesome. Can't really let this thing set up. So I go into Suicune, which is my max health, max defense Suicune, and they go for the Waterfall, which is what I predicted, and that's going to do very little damage there to the Suicune, given its massive defense stats and resistance to Waterfall. Alright, so it goes for the D-Dance there, is what I definitely did predict it probably would end up doing. So, as I said, I can't really let this set up at all, so I go straight for the Scald, hoping for a burn, and of course, with my terrible luck, I don't get a burn hack. So, it's going to start using Crunch on me, hoping for a defensive drop, and the fact it's probably the best move it's got to use against me. Probably got D-Dance, Waterfall, Ice Fang, and Crunch is most likely its moveset. So another Crunch there, and again I go for another Scald, and I do fail once again to get no burn. So I probably made a really bad mistake there not going for a rest, but I was really hoping, almost exactly relying on a burn there, but unfortunately that never happened, and Suicune does go down, and the Moxie Boost will go on that Gyarados, raising its attack to +2, which isn't exactly a great position for me, given it's also at +1 as well. So I go into Galvantula, hoping I'm going to outspeed, but unfortunately I don't, because I think I'm pretty sure I'm running Timid on this set, so even a Timid I still don't have enough to outspeed a +1 Gyarados. So another Moxie goes up, I'm like, oh great, +3, I'm really in a dreadful position now. So I'm down 2 Pokemon, and I go into Lucario, which is Choice Scarf, so at this point I wasn't really expecting to outspeed. And the only move I really have to hit this Gyarados with is Dark Pulse, and I get the flinch there, which I think actually saved my rear side there. If I didn't get that flinch, I definitely would have gone down. So Gyarados goes down there, so we're now 2-all, which is great thanks to that flinch. So they send in a Beedrill, and this is definitely going to be a Mega Beedrill. Otherwise, what else would you see Beedrill in UU? Alright, so it Mega rolls into Mega Beedrill and goes straight for the Protect, just so it can just scout out what exactly I'm going to do, which is just Dark Pulse. I can't really do too much of this Beedrill with Lucario, so just going to swap out there. Actually, at the same time, I don't think Beedrill can do too much to me either. So it goes for the U-turn there, so Gligar should be able to take that pretty well. From what I can tell here, this is going to be like the max attack, max speed Beedrill, which is quite scary because Beedrill is quite fast. Alright, so I'm going to go back into the Ditto. So that's just going to Imposter into my Gligar, so that's not really good because I am holding Everlight on this Gligar. I really do need to keep a hold of my Everlight, so I'm going to swap out there and just go straight into my Sceptile, predicting the knockoff, which is exactly what they do, so that's just going to do very minimal damage there. Well, was supposed to be minimal, that's what I was predicting, but it went for the critical hit instead, so that was like, oh, that's not what I particularly wanted. I'll have to deal with it. Alright, so I go into the fortress. So I'm like, oh, this is not good. If I was running a special set on this Skeptile, everything would be all fine and dandy. But unfortunately, I'm running a physical set. So there's not really too much this fortress can really do to me. So I'm just going to go for a sword dance there, raise my attack to +2, and then just go for the earthquake. I think on this set, I'd Leaf Blade, Earthquake, and Dragon Claw as well as Sword Dance. So this is my physical Mega Skeptile set. Usually, most times you see the Mega Skeptile running a special set. I think very rarely do I see a mixed set. So, I don't know, I thought it was just something unique. Alright, so Citrus Berry looks like it's going to kick off there on the Fortress, just bringing the Fortress back to about the very low orange range. And it kicks off with the Toxic, which I thought it would have actually led with after the Stealth Rocks. So there's Stealth Rocks on the field, and my Mega Skeptile is also poisoned. But at the same time, I can kind of take that, because I definitely know after this Fortress does go down, which it does to that Earthquake, they're going to just swap in their Ditto, which is going to be +2 in attack, and on top of that, it's going to have +1 in speed thanks to that Choice Scarf, which is kind of not cool, because this thing can pretty much has the potential of sweeping my entire team from now on, especially given the moves it's got. So I can just probably go lock itself into Dragon Claw, which will take out the Mega Skeptile on my end, which was definitely seen a mile away. So I need to bring in a Pokemon that can live a Dragon Claw. So I'm seeing the Lucario here, so I'm like, oh, this should do something. That Stealth Rock's going to do absolutely nothing there to me. So I'm like, come on, Lucario, you need to leave at least one D-Claw, and it does. I'm like, yes, so Psychic here, and because I hit that Ditto earlier with the Thunder from the Galvantula, it is going to be enough to take out the Mega Skeptile. I'm not too sure how close I was to actually missing that. Alright, so they sent in the Beedrill. I'm like, come on, Psychic has to kill. On max special attack, max speed, Choice Scarf. Surely this is going to kill, and it doesn't. I'm like, oh, I didn't kill a Mega Beedrill. Then again, it's not stabbed. I just lived there on 1 health. That Invisible Focus Sash for the win. Alright, so Beedrill going to swap out there thanks to U-turn and go straight into Chandelure. And this thing's already badly injured thanks to the earlier Thunder from Galvantula as well. So that Galvantula made a pretty big difference on this battle, especially for the late game, which does give Lucario a chance to take out the Chandelure. Oh, no, sorry, it doesn't take out the Chandelure. I just missed. Alright, so that Flamethrower is just going to tickle my Lucario, and it's just going to be enough to take it out. Oh my god, that tickle was so deadly. Alright, so Leftover is going to just slightly heal up that Chandelure. It's still in the red, so I think that's my last Pokemon. If not, I still got Gligar hanging around. So I'm just going straight for the Earthquake here. There's not really much I can do. I don't really want it to Will-O-Wisp me or anything, because this is my Jolly max attack Salamence with Moxie. So I do get a Moxie off there, so I'm now at +1, which is good. And there's no Ditto hanging around, so that's good. I don't need to worry about that thing anymore. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is their last Pokemon. It's the Beedrill. So they go straight for the Poison Jab here. And this is going to come close, and unfortunately I don't take it at all. It's like, damn. Alright, so this, I'm pretty damn sure this is now my last Pokemon. It's the Gligar. I need Gligar to live. Come on, Gligar, you little beast. You can live this. You are so tanky. Yes, you lived it, you little beast. This is why I like Gligar. And Gligar's knockoff is enough to take out the Mega Beedrill. And with that, that is game. GG, well played. And that was quite an enjoyable battle. And I was extremely afraid of that Ditto once it did transform into my Mega Skeptile at that +2. And as I said, that Choice Scarf as well did allow it to outspeed. And pretty much outspeed pretty much the rest of my team. It just wasn't enough though to take out the Lucario, which is quite ironic though, because the Lucario was max speed, max attack, nothing in its defenses or health, and it still was managed to able live a +2 Dragon Claw from a Mega Skeptile. I'm not really too sure how much attack Mega Skeptile has at +2 at a Mega form, but it should see still quite a lot of attack, which still makes it quite dangerous. The other one was that Mega Beedrill. It really did throw me off. I originally thought at first that was max speed, max attack, but after living that Psychic as well as it did, I don't know, I'm probably thinking something else, unless I really underestimated its special defense or its health. No, its health, its special defense. Unless it got like some type of defense, a special defensive boost, I'm not really too sure. I've actually not yet to use Mega Beedrill, so I don't know, maybe that's a good learning experience for me. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for tonight's Wi-Fi Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is pretty much, well, the only decent battle that I got at the live stream. There was like another battle, but I don't really want to upload that particular battle. So I may hand that one over to Pip Knight and see if he wants that particular battle. For those who are at the live stream may actually know which battle I'm actually referring to. But anyways, guys, that's it. So until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!